Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, I'm back again to share another lawn care video with you. Hey, I just showed up to this here property here and I'm gonna see if I can get this one all mowed up for the customer. Look at this one here, guys. It is, let me tell y'all, it is getting warm and the grass is growing. I tell you, this grass here, it's been about 2 weeks since I've been over here. And it rained and the grass is just getting high. I tell you, it's getting high out here. But no problem. I'm here to do the work. I'm here to get in here and get this here all mowed up for the customer. Want to get it looking good for them, and that's what we're here to do. So it's gonna take some time for me to get in here and just get it all mowed down. So I'm working with my right mower. I got the right walk behind 32-inch, and I have the bagger on there so that we can pick that grass up as we walk over this here lawn and get it all, just get it all looking good again for this customer here. And that's what we do. We make them look good. So bear with me. I'm gonna spend some time on getting this one here cleaned up. I got to get it all mowed, then I got to get it all edged up, trimmed up, and get everything all blown off and all. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, is just working in this lawn to get it all cleaned up. So it's gonna take some time to get this here all cleaned up here. I tell you, it ain't nothing easy because it's getting warm out here. It is getting warm. I tell you, it's a hot day today. Ooh-wee, it's hot, and the humidity, it's working with me out here. Oh wait, I tell you, but that's okay. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get this one here looking good. We're gonna get it looking good. And once I get it all looking good, I'm gonna give y'all an after view of it. We're just gonna walk over and look at it again and everything. But right now, I'm working with this one here. I just got to get it all mowed down and all, and get it looking good again. So we're gonna give it another, once I get this one finished up, we'll give it another 2 weeks, and we'll see how it's looking then. But it's definitely growing. May have to move to every week on this, if it keeps growing like this, maybe one of these every week ones. And normally that's what happens in the summertime. Sometimes they'll start out as being a bi-weekly and end up being a weekly, and then as you go into the winter months, it'll go back to like a bi-weekly state, and then sometimes it just doesn't grow, and it'll go down to like maybe once a month or something, or we don't mow it at all, or it's on a call basis as needed. And that's the way I used to work it. Was normally, once you get to that frame around in October, normally I just back off. I'm on vacation. I'm not really looking to do anything. If I'm in town, if I don't decide to take a vacation this summer to go somewhere, just never know. But if I do, hey, it'd be early. I'll be saying, oh well, I'm out of here. And it depends on the weather, how the weather is and how hot it is, because sometimes it's too hot to be working out in this heat because of air pollution, carbon dioxide, stuff floating in the air. Your eyes start getting red, and it's just a lot of toxic stuff floating in the air, and it can make you really feel bad. But I don't, like it is right now, it ain't too bad. I don't feel too bad. Not catching any, well, my eyes are not getting red and all. Because it just rained and everything, so that kind of washes some of that stuff out of the air there. But as it goes on, it gets hotter and hotter, and got a lot to deal with. But we're gonna work through this one here. We're gonna work through it, because we're gonna get this one here done. This is a rather large lawn here. Just getting the front all taken care of and getting the back all cleaned up and all. It takes quite a bit of time to get this, and so if you come at the heat of the day, it can be really taxing on you. I mean, really working you. But now it's in the evening time, so it ain't too bad, and it's just hot and humid and all, so I can walk through this and get it down. And that's what you see me doing here with the mower. I'm walking it on down, just getting it mowed down and all. And as I do on any of the others, we just walk them down and get them done. And as I walk like on the front, then I'll drop this silky down in the backyard and get it mowed using the silky there. Cause hey, it'll help you out sometimes, especially when it's hot. You want to drop that silky down and hey, let the mower go ahead and pull you around a little bit. You just got it, so that helps you out, helps you on your legs, and so because you're gonna be doing a lot of walking, because you got to come back and do a lot of edging, and from the sidewalk, driveway, and around the fence and around the foundation. All it requires a lot of walking and paying attention and trimming and all of that. So it just takes some time to do it, and you want to don't want to tire yourself out in the heat and running behind the mower. And also some of the equipment tools that you have help you make you last longer for us doing the lawn. Like some of the trimmers, if you get one that's like a little lightweight trimmer, it doesn't tire your arms out at all. Because sometimes in the summertime, and you got a heavy trimmer or a heavy backpack blower you're packing around, when that heat is beaming down on you, oh, you gonna feel it. It's gonna get you. I mean, get to you. I mean, quick. You will get, it will deplete the energy out of you. Be like, give me some energy. And you can't get it because it's just so hot. You packing that heavy equipment and holding that thing in that heat, and it just gets to you. But we're not gonna deal with any of that today, because hey, it is okay. It's not too hot. When it gets up to about 105, 110, oh, whoa, that heat works with you. And you want to make sure that if you're out in the heat, make sure your arms are all covered, your legs are all covered, and hat on your head. And let's see, sometimes wear some gloves to protect your hands and all, because you got these insects, mosquito bugs, ants, and all of that can get on you and sting you and all of that. That can make you just just another task you got to worry with. But you want to make sure you cover up, long sleeve shirts and everything, long pants and all of that. Because hey, if that sun ray is beaming down on you, as they say, sun rays too hot and it can cause skin cancer. So you want to make sure that you cover it up if you out there in that sun. Cover up. I mean, please, because the sun rays, ain't no telling what kind of damage it can do to your skin. And sometimes put some of that, what they call it, is some kind of, it's that lotion you put on, U-ray lotion you put on to help block some of the sun rays and all. So you put on your skin to try to block it, but I still would put some of that on my arms, and I would also cover up with some long sleeve shirt and long pants and all. And you must always keep your feet all covered and everything, because it's dangerous. You got a lot of dust particles and all, because they put a lot of ant, they call it ant bait, ant poison that they put in there, and other pesticides, because the exterminators be out there spraying the lawns with I don't know what they put in their stuff, but there's some kind of extermination, because I see a lot of times the trucks would show up when I'm on the lawn, and they would spray it with some kind of pesticide and stuff, for fleas, ticks, spiders, and all of that. They spray around the foundation and all over the lawn to help prevent those types of insects crawling around out in the grass and all, to protect, because they'll get in the home and all of that, especially if you have some animals around like cats and dogs, and they go out there and how they'll turn over and lay over in the grass and track that stuff back into the house and all. So for your safety, it's always good to cover up and protect yourself. And once you finish working during the day after doing lawn care, you want to get in there and get you a good bath, clean yourself up, get all those toxics off of your body and everything, and wash them clothes and everything so that they'll be nice and fresh and clean. And, normally what I do when I get home, I'm getting out of them. I put them in the washing machine, some hot water, and wash them real good so they don't be, tracking stuff into my house and all, because you don't never know what you're going to pick up when you're out in the lawn. I'm telling you. So it's good to just stay clean. And, this as you work, if you're out there doing lawn care, you want to stay, healthy and well, have you plenty of water, keep you some water with you so that you can stay hydrated. And if you get too hot, take a break, get you some rest, and then go back at it. And if it's just too hot, just, hey, call it, try it another day, or wait till late in the evening if you can, something like 5:30, 6:30, somewhere in there. And if you can get X amount of runs done in that time frame. Because sometimes we have to do that because it be so hot. And if you can get up early in the morning before the heat of the day, you do that. Get up early in the morning and see what all you can get taken care of before it gets just too hot. Somewhere around like 11:30, kind of, if you can get it, get out in there about 8 o'clock up to 11:30 and it hasn't gotten too hot, then you can get a lot of runs done. But once it hits 1, 2, it gets hotter, all the way into like 3 or 4 o'clock. It gets hot out there. Now, if you can bear it, you just have to, put some gloves on and go at it and just keep moving until you, can withstand the heat and just get it all taken care of. And, you'll be surprised that sometimes you're like, man, I know I could make it through the heat. Because I had to bear through some of that. I had to work through sometimes. Get in some situations where it's just hot and they forecasting rain, and I just want to get all these lawns taken care of that I had on my list, and I had to push through it because I was like, ooh, it's hot out here. I don't want to be out here. It's just hot. It'll make me change your mind on about some things. You'll be like, ooh, it's hot today. But you get through it. And I did it year after year. I was able to get through all of that, that hot heat. And oh man, sometimes what would really get me is when it's so hot and ain't no wind blowing. It's just hot. You can barely breathe. It's like, oh man, this is muggy out here. Oh, humid. But you keep pushing through it. And you get through it. And that's what I would do when I was out there every day. From sun up to sundown, I was pushing to get them done. And I would get them done. That's how I was able to get, like, in a day, working as a solo guy, I was able to get, like, 10, 15 yards. Sometimes, depending on how it is, the nature of the yard and the distance I have to travel, sometimes I could get 20 in by myself working solo. Get up early in the morning and push all day. And when I say early in the morning, I'm gonna get in the lawn at 7. I'm gonna work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. just pushing myself, going. And that's how I would get me, like, I could get in 15 to 20 yards in a day by myself, just pushing it. And you have to. If you had X amount of yards, it's not good. It's not good to have a lot of them. Just get a certain number that you can have on a routine basis. If you have some that can be on a schedule for a weekly, it's good, because what happens when you have a lot of them, some of them, they want them every other week, and if it rain and then you don't show up, then that's going to combine with all of your weeklies, because now you're supposed to be doing a bi-weekly. Now it's going to run into your weekly because they looking for you to come and you couldn't come because it was raining, and they just created a problem. And you're like, oh man. And they mad. They get mad because it's done rain and you didn't show up, and you could show up because it was raining, and it rained the whole week and you didn't get it. And so the next week they're looking for you to be there, and they say, okay, it rained, so he's gonna be here this week, so you have to work through it, or you have to come and work on the weekend and just get it all cleaned up for him and get it looking good, and keep them happy best you can until it rain again, unless it's raining a lot. And it can be that was always my problem when it would rain. You would feel that pain. I'm like, oh man, here we go. Now these customers gonna be calling me about the lawn needs mowing, and the grass is growing because it's so hot. And once you get that rain, it shoots up, and it's like everybody calling you and wanting it, and you're like, oh my, what am I gonna do? And a lot of times, what I would do, I would get out there and I start doing them, and then sometimes I would try to bring in some help, and that help was not working out. You have to look back at some of my old videos back in the day where I had some help, and that wasn't no help. They just standing around, looking around, and just wasting time, standing in one spot, never moving, just run the whole trimmer out of gas, standing in one spot, and the mower just going around in circles, not mowing anything, and just running out of gas. I'm like, wait a minute, what have I got here? I don't have no team help here. I'm still solo with help. You're solo because the help you got is standing up looking at you, and you thinking that you're getting some help, and you're not getting no help. Only thing you're getting is some company that's standing around and is in the way, not getting anything accomplished. That's what I was getting out of it. It was great to have some company, but they wasn't getting anything done. And I mean, I tried a number of guys out, and it just never would work out. I was like, oh my, what can I do? The only thing I can do is narrow it down and do it myself, and it worked out better working as a solo, because it seemed like it created a lot of problems when you try to help them help. And sometimes, you get people, they will see you out and they say, hey, you need some help, and you be like, you have to think about it, be like, no, I don't need any help. No, because basically what that is, somebody that just wanting to get some money, and they're not really want to put any forth effort in and getting the job taken care of. All they looking at is, I'm gonna get paid, I'm gonna get some money in my pocket for doing this, a little bit or nothing. And you be like, oh man, ooh, that was a headache. I mean, if you got the heart in it and you really want to get it done, you know when you get some good help, and you really want to help, and because they gonna move out and they gonna help you get it done, get that yard done and get it all shaped up and everything, and move to the next one. But some of them, they ain't want that but some money, drag around, and there's more problems dealing with that. So you come out better just to schedule stuff and just do it yourself. It may take you a little longer, but you will know that you got the job done right. It wasn't no accidents, it wasn't nothing broken, wasn't nothing torn up like a fence, sprinkler heads, windows broken out, none of that. You just took your time and got in there, done a good job for the customer. The customer's happy, you happy, you got paid for your service, and customer is happy because they got their lawn all taken care of and look good and everything. So everybody's happy. That's a win-win. But when you have help, it starts being taxing because you're worried. You don't want that. You don't want your help to get hurt. You don't want your help to break nothing or tear up anything, and all that nature. You don't tear up your equipment, more, all of that. It's just a lot of headaches, a lot of worry. And to alleviate it, working solo can be just beneficial. Now, it's beneficial to a certain point where if you have some good understanding customers and they understand what you're doing. But some customers may not be the customer for you because they're nitpicking and they want it now. A lot of times you don't want to hear that. And those kind of customers, you don't want to hear all that noise. You're trying to work with them and they still want to talk noise. And you're like, you know what? It's hot out here already, and I don't need no extra heat on me getting upset behind somebody lipping and bipping. You ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for that. You're going to get in here and get the yard done, and you're going to leave that lipping and bipping, alone. They can keep that to themselves, what they can do with their lip and bip. That's the way you be feeling because it's so hot out here. You ain't got time for this, man. Come on. I'm just trying to come show up and give you a good service, mow your yard, and that's that. And sometimes, people, you'll be out mowing, and sometimes they show up, come out, neighbors, whatever, come out with an attitude, frown up and everything, like they the only one that can frown, like they the only one that can get an attitude, like you're afraid of them. Come on, we all grown, man. I'm a grown man. I don't know what you buffing up about because, hey, you don't scare me. You can go on somewhere with that. And that's what you have to do. You got to be respectful for that. Because people, they'll try you. I'm tell you. And then when they see you ain't backing down, they know what time it is. And it's sad you have to be that way. But some people think that they can just run over you. Talk to you any kind of way, disrespect you in any kind of way. And, you're human. And we're not here for that kind of stuff, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to listen to that neither. I'm going to get on away from it, But, if there's a problem, then explain yourself and we can get that resolved. I'm going to give you some customer service, but, that's the way we're going to do it. And if we can't do that, we can end the service as of right now. Forget it. It's no sweat off no. Hey, it's millions of customers out here. Millions, I tell you. You can get to just bow down. There's so many people out here. Sure. Look here. I'm a witness to it. I have cut many yards, and I done been all across town. And all types of subdivisions and all, and I done seen it. It ain't to the point where you got to take no noise off nobody because it's some work out here. I tell you, a lot of it. It don't stop. A lot of work. If you are willing to get out there and be a go-getter, you can get some work. You can get some work, a lot of work. But you got to be a go-getter to go get it. It ain't gonna come to you just sitting around looking around. You got to be moving around and out there with it, and it'll come to you, and you'll get it. I tell you, I've done it. I've done it over and over and over. And I mean, it's a tough business, but you can make it. You can make a good living out of it if you are willing to stick with it, and don't give up. A lot of times people get in things, in situations, and they give up, and they you just feel, oh, it's so hard, it's this, and you start listening to it. And once you program your mind that everything is hard, it's hard. But if you program your mind that it's hard but it's good, and the outcome from the hard efforts of learning and determination, you'll be amazed at how much you can get accomplished. And you will get a lot of accomplishments, but you got to have a determined mind that I'm gonna do this no matter what. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it and doing it, and I ain't gonna let nothing get me down. I'm not gonna feel no certain way that I can't get it down. I'm not determined that, oh well, it's so hard. I'm not gonna give myself excuses. A lot of times we give ourselves excuses, and excuses stop us from doing. We ain't looking for no excuse. We looking for positivity. Keep a positive mind, and you'll be further ahead of the game. Just think about it. If you was in a race on a track, and when the guy starts running and you start running, you don't look back. You don't look back, because when you look back, you done lost the race. You look forward and you keep moving forward, and you keep looking ahead, and when you looking ahead, you know ain't nothing done past you. You know you in the lead. You in the lead. So if you running, you putting your hard efforts and you just running. You running real hard. You ain't got time to be looking back. You keep looking forward and you say, well, I'm running hard. I know ain't nothing past me yet. And ain't nothing gonna pass me because I'm gonna keep running and running until I see something pass me. But I ain't seen nothing past me yet, so I gotta keep running harder. And you keep running harder and harder and harder, and you don't see nothing past you. You done won the race. Next thing you know, you crossing that finish line. You done won this race. You know, you don't see it until you finish that finish line. And once you finish that finish line, you like, yeah. I'm glad I didn't look back. I'm so glad I didn't look back. I'm glad I kept looking forward and kept moving and getting there. And you be so happy with yourself because you be like, man, I knew I could do it. And that's just the way it is, guys. That's the way it is. When you out here, you got to know you can do it. You don't be looking down. You don't be looking down. You be looking up and you keep moving. And that's the way it is. You just keep on moving and you'll get there. I'll tell you, you want to win the race? Follow the path. Follow the path. Keep looking forward. Keep looking forward. Don't keep looking back. Look forward. And you'll be surprised. You know, next thing you know, you done won that race. And that's the way it is. That's when you out here, when I'm doing these runs, I would always do this. I say I can get this done today. I ain't looking for no excuses. No. I'm gonna stay at it till I get it. Next thing you know, I done did 10, 15 yards or 20 yards by myself. You know, determination. Yeah, help is good, but if you can't find no help, you gotta run that race by yourself. And so you run it. So you just think about those people that run track. And when they on there, they ain't looking back, they looking forward and they keep running. And if they ain't seen nothing past them, they know they in the lead, they keep going, they run harder. They say ain't nothing past me, so I ain't finna give it no chance to pass me. I'm gonna run harder. And that's what you have to do. You got to keep running and running and running until you get it. And that's what I believe in. Run, guys. Run. Put that effort in there and go get it. And you can get it. I tell you, that's what I would always do. Just put my fourth effort and let's go get it. And so as you see, that's what I'm doing. Like here, you know, right here, as I'm on this yard, I'm getting it. I'm getting this yard mowed for this customer. And you know how that is. When you get something mowed, then you can move to something else. You done made another accomplishment. Now just say if I just gave up, like, oh man, I can't get this. Oh, I got to go get something. You slacking. You don't be slacking, slack-a-lacking. Nah, just keep moving, and you will get the job done. And that's what I do. You know, and when the job come up, you got to keep that positivity in mind. I mean, it gets hard, it gets hot and everything, but you know, when you get into it, you just got to go with it. And you go with it and you be like, yeah, got it done. Got that one done, now move to the next one. Got another race to run. And that's what you got to do, guys. Keep running. Keep running. All right, guys, you see I got that all mowed up and everything. So now we're going to take a look at it. Okay, look at here. Look at it. See here? That's what I was talking about when you run a race. Look at that. You see? Managed to get this here all mowed up, edged up, and everything like that. Look at that. See there? We're checking this here side right here. Okay? Now we'll walk back over here and take a look at this right here. See, that's what I'm talking about. When you get an accomplishment, look at that. Look at that. You see that right there? Okay, we got it. Got it all looking good. Got the edge. You see how I'm walking along here, sharing this with y'all, sharing. Okay. Now we're gonna walk back here to the back, and we can see what I got accomplished back here in the back. I got it mowed. See there? Okay. You see, we're walking along. We got it along the fence. Got that portion all cleaned up and everything. And we're taking a look. This right here. See? The overall appearance. Got it. So now, you know, we headed out of here. We have finished the race in this lawn. We got it done. We got it. And got it all cleaned up. So the customer gonna have a nice clean lawn right here, you know, edged up and everything. So we got it looking good for him. That's the way you do it. All right, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video, and stay tuned. I'll post another one soon. I'm out of here for now. So I thank y'all. Thank you.